Well, how are we doing, everyone? Today's indie game weekend starts right now. A little bit of a jump scare for everyone. Hope you're still all awake. I hope anyone didn't miss today's stream. And yeah, it's Hollow Knight time. Welcome everyone to the stream. Awesome OST, by the way, and Hollow Knight. This is the first ever indie game weekend. Every weekend I will try to play an indie game. This week is Hollow Knight. We're going to play an indie game until it's finished, and then we're going to start a new one. That's how it is. So each weekend is going to be an indie game, obviously. But yeah, Hollow Knight. Quite a difficult history with me. The game didn't really click really until, I don't know, last year or something. I played it a bunch of times and I always stopped for some reason. But yeah, we're playing Hollow Knight, and we're going to finish it off completely. I hope you all enjoy my streams, and you're going to join my streams, because honestly, people need to be here today. That's what you guys voted for. I'm going to give you a bit, you know, to get into here. Let me get my first disclaimer off. Please, if you enjoy content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. And ring the bell, obviously. We are very, very close to our sub goal. We are only 8 subs away from the sub goal. And I really hope you all like and subscribe this stream to boost it in the algorithm. I really hope so. And yeah. How was your Saturday, everyone? Because mine was pretty phenomenal, honestly. It was better than I thought it would be. So yeah. I really, really like Hollow Knight. I really want to get into Hollow Knight again. It's been a while since I played it last, you know. I never completely 100%ed it or did the true ending to Hollow Knight, honestly. I always stopped right before the true ending, at least last time. So with your help, we can actually finish this game for the first time. But yeah, I know a lot about Hollow Knight. Still one of my favorite indie games, honestly, and I'm so excited for Silk Song, honestly. Oh, god damn it. I think we should get into the game. I think I've waited long enough for everyone to arrive. When I see you guys, I hope you will tune in. Because yesterday was kind of mid reception. I don't know why that is, but yesterday was kind of mid. But throughout the week I had like great, you know, chat interactions. But yesterday for some reason there was less. I don't know what that is about. or if YouTube doesn't push it, you know, or you aren't subscribed and you don't get the messages that I'm going live, or you just don't have the time. I can understand that as well. I was hoping more people would find my stream through Hollow Knight. So yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to start at least. I'm going to get rid of this. And get rid of the music. Well, and give you the game actually. Here we are. Here we are. Camera is working. Everything else is working as well. Let me do a quick sound check on my TV because that's something I need to do from time to time. There we go. Hollow Knight. As you can see, got quite a bunch of saves here. I think I'm going to... So yeah, that one has 101%. I think. And I just need to finish the White Palace, the... What was it? The Trail of Tears, or whatever it was called. So yeah, let's clear the second save. I think I can also clear these others. I don't think I'll ever go back to the other two. But yeah, I did finish in 45 hours, so let's hope it doesn't take that long this time. But yeah, new game. We're going classic. Although Steel Soul sounds kind of cool. But we're going classic. If this has enough interaction, I'd consider going Steel Soul. Here we are. I also need to start posting timestamp when the stream starts. For people who are interested into watching my VODs back. But yeah. New game, new challenge. Let me check my Twitter real quick. Because it's funny. Sometimes Twitter is relatively funny. But yeah, we are small little bug knights. Getting somewhere. So this is our character. I don't even know what our character is called. But yeah, this is the intro for Hollow Knight. Here we go. And we are in the game on this indie game weekend. Nice. Hey, welcome to stream. Oh god, I already screwed up. Okay, the controls I need to get used to real quick. I remember. Here we go. So yeah, this is going to be a recurring weekend thing. We're going to play indie games throughout the weekends. Whenever I go live, usually either Saturday or Sunday. Either one of them or both sometimes, you know. Is it Christmas? I don't think it's Christmas. Not sure. But yeah, at least for me, it's not Christmas. That's okay. Here we go. So yeah, every weekend we are going to be playing indie games until we're finished with them. And then we're going to start the next one. So for the next few weeks, we're going to be playing Hollow Knight. Obviously. So yeah, if you feel like that's content you want to watch, me traversing through Hollow Knight, then, you know, I would suggest you subscribe. Because we are pretty close to a sub goal, so, you know, subscribing doesn't really hurt much, you know. And if you can leave a like, that's definitely way up and above, you know. It isn't even a contract, you know. You can always unsubscribe, you know. It's like the easiest thing to do. It's literally, you know, you push a button, and if you don't want to see my content anymore, you know, then you can just push the button again. It's as easy as that. But yeah, my history with Hollow Knight is basically, I've played the game, I've almost beaten the game before. I still don't know everything. But the people voted, and they voted for Hollow Knight, so we're going to play Hollow Knight for our first indie game weekend. Ooh, that's nice. If you've got another name, please introduce yourself real quick, because I can't really tell who is behind a new name. Oh yeah, definitely. If Silksong ever comes out, I'm going to stream that day one. Absolutely. Was it again? Here we go. We're going to stream Silksong, absolutely. We're going to stream Hollow Knight, absolutely. From start to finish. Yeah, basically everyone's left for the Ancient Kingdom down below. Which is where we were going. The first time I played this, I had no idea where I was going or what I was doing, honestly. But that was a much simpler time for me. So yeah, let's also go down below. Oh, I'll beat Hollow Knight, alright. I don't know how many weekends... here's the thing, Silksong is not even out yet, you know. It will take a few weekends, but I'm pretty sure we can finish Hollow Knight relatively quickly. I think we can finish Hollow Knight before Silksong comes out. Oh god. The wait is probably agonizing for Hollow Knight fans. But yeah, I hope you guys come for Hollow Knight and stay for, you know, my content, because that's what I like to see most. I don't remember how much Geo, which is Geo is like the currency. And every enemy drops it basically. How much do you need, Conifer? He's a cartographer and we're going to find... We're going to find a lot of stuff. Yes, we will. We're going to find Conifer a lot throughout the entirety of the underground. The thing is, I already know where I'm going most of the time, so I won't take as much time, honestly. I don't remember some stuff, but I remember a fair amount of stuff. Still a long game, don't get me wrong. It's a really, really long game. Oh, come on. Am I stupid or something? The thing is, I have been playing a different game the entire time. A different indie game. That's like a 2D Metroidvania type game. And the jumping feels a lot different. So that's why I'm screwing up these small little jumps. I'm going to have to adjust. At least a bit. Come on. I also don't remember where everything was, but yeah. We'll manage, definitely. I just know that we need a ton of Geo for everything, so that's really cool. So we should get at least a lot of Geo. I know relatively well where I need to go in the beginning. I hope so, at least. I hope I'm not screwing this up already. Yeah, I'd like to know where that bench is. I already miss having some of the later abilities. honestly. Here we go. There's a bench, at least. Let's insert 50 geo to open this up. So yeah, introducing a quick travel system. This little stack beetle will be our quick travel. We can unlock these stations throughout the underground. I think it was somewhere around here that we needed to go. I forgot he does that. I need to get better at the combat, obviously. God damn it. Getting used to the controls, you know. And yeah, we're going to die a lot as well. I have a feeling. Okay. I don't really want to die this early into the game, honestly. So yeah, this is our first real encounter, right? First real boss fight. There we go. God damn it. Okay. Oh, you can kick these actually. I've never done that before. That's good design, honestly. Let's finish him off. Here we go, first boss. Also, if you want, tell me how is the audio. How's audio balancing? Because I'm streaming from my Switch with my capture card. It's a little different than what I'm used to, you know, when streaming. Because on my end the game seems a little bit loud, but even then, Hollow Knight kind of is a relatively quiet game. Most of the time. So it kind of balances out, you know? God damn it. What's going on with me today? Something's wrong. Let me check something real quick. Let's go further. Let's go on. We're not going to do many pauses today. We're just full steam ahead, you know?
Namino, namino.
And this is our first upgrade. Our first spell. So if I haven't said it before, this game is a Metroidvania. So we're going to get upgrades consistently. Obviously. It's probably one of the most beautiful games in indie game history, honestly. I really like the art style, you know, everything around it. So yeah, they're kind of forcing us into a training area right here. And I'm so incredibly hyped for Silksong, you don't even know. Because I know Silksong is going to enhance this game a lot. I can already tell. But yeah, it's really not sure when it's going to come out. I know a lot of people would love it if it came out sooner than later. But yeah. It really has to live up to the legacy of Hollow Knight, really. God damn it. And that legacy is huge. Huge, huge. Oh god. I'm so incredibly clumsy sometimes. Where does this lead again? Okay. This is just here to fill up our soul. Before we move on. I could have used a new magic throughout this, but I don't really want to. Because none of the enemies really force me to, really. But we've got quite a few Geo together. I always want to say Geo or something. But it's Geo. Get it right. But yeah, these guys have a relatively easy pattern. You just need to hit them with the spell. Because they have a shield going on, you know. And we got our first charm as well, which is Soul Catcher.
Oh, Luli Simba, man.
Thanks. Thanks for leaving us and letting us go back out again. Let's rest real quick. And yeah, if we open our menu, we can equip charms. We have a few charm notches that we can equip charms to. And yeah, that's how many charms there are in the game. And yeah, the charm combinations are really, really cool, you know. Let's see. Let's see again real quick. I have to check my YouTube real quick. Because yeah, we have to increase our sub goal. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked sometimes. It's a serious problem. Here we go. Thanks for subbing, by the way. Only 6 subscribers left. I swear to God, this is our February sub goal. I wanted to hit 100 subscribers in February. And I really, really hope I can make it. I really, really hope I can make it there. So yeah, I think it's time we move to this. We move back to the surface because we have a little geo left, so we can actually spend some of it before we head into deeper territory. You know. So yeah, if you're still watching, grab your snacks, grab some popcorn, and let's go. Well, hi there, welcome to stream. And welcome to Hollow Knight, welcome to Indie Game Weekend, where we play a indie game each weekend. until it's finished. So yeah, we're going to play, the next weekends are going to be playing Hollow Knight until we are finished with the game.
Bapanada.
So yeah, that's Carnivor's Vibe, by the way. We're going to buy the Wayward Compass. Really, really great for navigating. I think I'm going to buy the Quill as well. And yeah, we can kind of keep off on the markers for now. But yeah, let's real quick. Oh, that's the wrong menu. There we go. Now we can finally look at the map. Just have to real quick. We just have to equip Wayward Compass. And then we can see ourselves on the map, which is really, really helpful for navigating this game.
Akala, tono.
Oh. So yeah, nothing else for us to get here so far. The item guy isn't here yet. So we'll head back underground. I feel like the game does a lot right, you know. Here we go. So yeah, Temple of the Black Egg. Nothing conspicuous going on here, right? So yeah, if you're watching, I can't stress it enough how important it is that we are hitting that sub goal. Only 6 subs more until we hit the sub goal. And you guys know it needs to be Hollow Knight that we're celebrating the sub goal, right? My channel should forever be associated with Hollow Knight if that happens. My first sub goal and Hollow Knight makes me hit it. It would be absolutely incredible. God damn it. I forgot. I forgot how strong some of these enemies are. But there is a certain flow to combat, you know? Yo, thanks for subbing. We're going to play Hollow Knight every weekend. I can promise we're going to play during the week because honestly I started playing on the weekends. And that's the most important to me, that we can hang out every weekend, you know, and play some Hollow Knight. But yeah, hitting the sub goal is really, really important, and I want to stress it a lot during this stream because honestly, we are so close to hitting it, and it's almost end of February, and it's probably my most important milestone I've set for myself in a long time. And the first sub goal is always the most important one, you know. I mean, after the first, you can kind of fail sub goals and it's okay, but the first one is really, really important. So, how did you guys find my stream today? Because I swear to God, most of the people find my streams during just scrolling through their timeline on YouTube. And YouTube just casually recommending my stream. Okay. We haven't been here yet. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's good that YouTube recommends, you know, sometimes streams, or YouTube's recommended algorithm actually worked this time, which is actually astounding. Usually it doesn't really work well for me, but yeah. Sometimes just my regular subs show up, but today it decided, you know, it's going to just show it to a bunch of random people, which is really, really great, which is what I was hoping for, obviously, with Hollow Knight. And yeah. I mean, this is going to be a regular occurring thing, I can promise you that. Yeah, we need to explore the right part of Forgotten Crossroads a little more, because I know there's something that I want to get first. And then we can go to the left. It's going to be a little bit of a... We're going to walk around a lot, I feel like. Because I'm definitely not a speedrunner, you know. I don't know the best path through the game. I hope I can be entertaining throughout. That's my biggest hope for you guys. God damn it. Getting lost is part of the experience, you know. It's a Metroidvania game, so getting lost is like a huge part of the experience, I'd say. Even. Doesn't actually pause the game in the pause menu, which is okay. I think up there. But that's like every Metroidvania for you. But honestly, yeah, this game is as good as people make it out to be, obviously. We can only hope that Silk Song even surpasses it, which would be wild. Here we are at the tram station. Which does lead us nowhere yet. Come back here later. It's also one of my favorites, especially in terms of indie games. There's a few that are absolute classics, absolute must-plays, and Hollow Knight is one of them. Oh yeah, and Silksong is still in development, yeah. They have been kind of quiet on when it's going to release. I can see it being someone's favorite game. Sure. It's not my favorite because I think, a few games that are just before it. But I can definitely see it being, you know, someone's favorite game. Like, if you're interested, I can show you my favorite game of all time at one point. It's a game no one knows anything about. And it's actually wild. And it's also an indie game. We'll have to... God damn it. The game is just so good, honestly. The art style is good, you know, the platforming is good, the Metroidvania aspects are really good. Honestly, I can see it being someone's favorite game. It definitely counts towards my favorites, you know. We can't get over there yet. Definitely up there, I'd say. So yeah, here's Sly.
¿Qué volen? ¿Más?
I wanted to get Sly first because he sells useful items. And we have a bunch of geo to spend, you know. Go up here real quick. Wait, where does this lead? So confusing, you can go everywhere. I don't think this is attainable by us. Nope, not yet. Not yet attainable. I love the destructible environment. It actually gives me something to do while I'm exploring. You know? Also, these little maggot friends we're saving are going to come into play later. But yeah, who is watching this who hasn't played the game yet? Honestly. You kind of can, yeah. Oh god. Currently I'm heading upwards, and then we go to to the next one. I haven't been to a bench in a while. The bench is basically where we update our map info. But don't worry, we'll be in this area later, you know, a lot. That looks suspicious up there. Yeah, I forgot you can do this. Here we go. Go back to Dirtmouth and really quick jump on the bench. Here we go. I think we've almost explored everything on the right path. Everything we can so far, at least. Let's look at Sly's wares. So he sells mask shots, which is really cool. I'm not quite sure which one we need to. I don't think anything is really worth it yet. Honestly, at this stage. We will come back here later with more Geo.
Bapanada.
At least I'd like to know where the benches are. Maybe these as well. We'll get them. No, I don't know. I'm not that huge into Hollow Knight lore yet, so. Not a huge Hollow Knight lore buff. So yeah, now we have a map where we can plan ahead. So yeah, we're going to explore the left now. But yeah, at one point we have to grind some Geo. I'm always pronouncing it wrong, honestly. This is where the maggots are, right? Yeah. This is how many we are missing currently. And we get some Geo for it if we save them. So we're going to save all of them. So yeah, this path. We're already an hour in, like holy shit. Time moves when you're in a good game. Incredible. So yeah, we couldn't make it past this guy without our spell. No. Here we go. Now we're into the green. Honestly, just seeing this green area. Yeah, fungal waste is going to be a bit away. I'm going to try to go the predetermined path. Leads us to this area first. Fungal waste is a bit, you know, later. I think. But yeah, this area gives me still PTSD flashbacks. Although it's not been that bad, honestly. Like, at least they want you to be in this area for now. If you catch my drift. I forgot there are these plants here. But the areas in the game really give you that feeling, you know, of a really cool area. So yeah, we can't really look at the map in this area because we haven't bought it yet. We need to hit up Conifer later if we find him. Well, hello there, Hornet. First appearance? You know, in the beginning there's no point in not just exploring everything. Just running around, doing stuff. And then finishing up the job later. I think that leads us down, and I don't want to go down yet. Maybe I'm wrong on that assessment. Probably. We probably need to go down and around. God damn it. I like this area, though. It gives you this overgrown feeling. You know. Like a completely overgrown area. I think the area design in this game is really cool. Like, all of them are really good thematically as well. Okay, let's go. I can hear you, Conifer. There you are.
Grule, Zono.
Yup. Well, there's nothing for us to do here right now. There's a lot of stopgaps, and that's also something you need to learn when you're playing a Metroidvania game. That a stopgap is not really a bad thing. Just means you need to come back later, you know. That's what makes Metroidvania special, you know, in my eyes. Oh, hello there.
Möts pura babis.
There is going to give us his notebook. The Hunter's Journal. Interesting character. So yeah, we have to defeat a bunch of enemies to update the journal as we go along through the game. So something to take care of, you know, while we play the game. I think that's where we came from, right? Okay. I think we're supposed to go left here. Well, oh, god damn it. Every time it says new journal entry at the bottom is when, you know, we've killed enough of that enemy. So for now, there's nothing else we can do than to follow her. She's like the first thing you should follow around. But yeah, a lot of the designs in this game remind me a lot of Dark Souls 1 in terms of how the level is designed, how combat is designed. You know, how the level design tells you things. Also this thing. The level design tells you things without really telling you stuff, you know. The game's never eager to tell you the story outright, you know. You have to explore it. For your own means. I find there's a lot of similarities here. That might not be recognizable to the normal person. But I'm far from normal. Just someone who thinks about video games too much all the time. You know? Come on. Yeah, let's follow her. For the time being. You know? God damn it. There we go. And we got a bench finally. So let's look at our map real quick. So we are in green path. So yeah, we basically took the right path. Yup, we're following the nice lady while we're at it. Get something to drink real quick while we're at it. Because guys, please hydrate regularly. Okay, let's follow her even more. We need to go upwards. Always upwards. So yeah, these benches kind of are our save points, you know. The game saves when we're at a bench. I think this is the path just backwards. Pretty sure. I don't think we should be here at this stage. I kind of screwed up. Up we go. You guys don't even know how excited I am to play Silksong, because honestly, a new Metroidvania that I can sink my teeth into and get lost in, holy shit. So excited for it. Going to be probably the most hype week ever. So yeah, we'll have to fight you, idiot. There we go. This part actually is a little bit difficult for me every time I do it. Because we have so little health at this stage. Let's go. Real quick. Sorry guys, if I'm at the phone a little bit more recently, it's all because I have, you know, important real life stuff to deal with, and it's not pretty. And sometimes I have to just check my phone to see if everything's okay. You know? I'm not going to load it onto you. But yeah. Also something I could check real quick is if catcam is viable today. Let me check real quick. No catcam, guys. Sorry. Cat is currently not at its sleeping place. So... yeah. Sorry I have to deprive you of this experience. But yeah, this area I don't think we can fully finish. Yeah, because we can't get through this little tight spot here. We can just sorta, you know, go over this way, get some geo, and then get out of this. I think this is an area for way later. Welcome to stream, Kadachi. I love it so far. If you plan to play it yourself, obviously, you don't need to watch my stream. But yeah, I enjoy Hollow Knight a whole lot. You should definitely play it if you want to, you know? God damn it. Stop harassing me. There we go. Also, I'm going to try to be better at greeting, you know, people that are regulars on stream. I am trying my best, honestly. Oh, you're playing Destiny too? I've never played Destiny, honestly. I've only heard what people ever talk about Destiny. And that it sucks now. But you can still watch the stream, obviously. You don't miss much just by watching the stream, honestly. Because we're just getting into this game, honestly. God damn it. I definitely will avoid Destiny. I'm not into shooters anyway. And Destiny sounds like just a bad time all the time. With how people talk about it every time. So I'm definitely not going to play Destiny. I think one of those guys I can handle, but not two, honestly. And I have to bait them like this. Oh god. I mean, that's either a good thing or a bad thing that you're addicted to it, honestly. I don't know, I can never really get into shooters that much. Stop throwing shit at me, guys. Okay. Wait a second, where are we currently? You can help me regain some health, so that's good. I'm glad that I don't even own Destiny at this point. At this stage at least, I don't know. But yeah, there's a bench here, which we will slightly take advantage of. But yeah, we've come all the way around up there. Defeated a boss, you know, got to know someone who isn't really appreciative of our efforts. And we can unlock this station here. Hollow Knight is a game that has a lot of charm attached to it. Honestly, I really like it. You can talk to him, by the way. I don't know what people enjoy about Destiny, honestly. I mean, it's a looter shooter, you know, so it's probably designed to be addicting. But it's cool that you're joining us today, you know. Indie game weekends is a recurring thing. And I really hope I want to make this into my own show. Hello, Hornets.
Drosik Halimo.
So yeah, first Hornet fight. And I need to heal. So yeah, it's probably, you know, a lot of people's favorite character from the game, which is why she gets like all the attention for Silk Song, probably. I can see why people like her so much, because she's a badass. And yeah, every fight that I have with her kind of kicks my butt every time. It's unfortunate. But yeah, it works on Dark Souls logic. God damn it. Ah. timing's off. Here we go. Yeah, she's just built different. I don't know what her game is going to be about, but she's a really, really important character that a lot of people love. So she gets her own game, you know. And everyone's waiting for Silk Song, and I can't just say that I'm also waiting for Silk Song to release. Because honestly, Hollow Knight already is one of the best games, you know. Is a really great game. Here we go. And that's our first movement upgrade, which is this. We can move a little bit forward. We get our first glimpse at the Dreamers, by the way. But yeah, I'm officially also waiting for Silk Song to release so I can play it. Because that's something that I would like to get to sink my teeth into, you know. Like there are these games that you just love to sink your teeth into, and Hollow Knight is one of them. And Silk Song is going to be, you know. I think you should play Hollow Knight before you play Silk Song, honestly. If I'm being honest. Well, hello there. Just attacked him out of nowhere. There we go. I think you should probably play Hollow Knight before Silk Song, if I'm honest. Let's rest real quick. And look at our map real quick. Didn't really have a chance to talk to Hornet right now. We're going to get our chance later. Yeah. Well, hello, fellow traveler.
你都来了，Mac。
I mean, it's a game you can really sink your teeth into, you know. Even if you're experienced, it still takes you at least, you know, a bit to get around. And yeah, the first time I played it, I was like bulk playing it in like one weekend. And then I kind of got tired of it a bit after that. That's probably because I was like, you know, playing a bit too much in one sitting. God damn it. What am I even doing? There we go. Let's see where we are real quick. We're up here. I think if we go right, we might make it. first off, we should probably save our progress by hitting the bench. But yeah, Cat doesn't seem like it wants to go to cat cam today. So you're not going to see a cat today. Sorry guys. But yeah, sometimes he just doesn't want to lay in his bed where he usually lays. The thing is, Hollow Knight is really, really addicting, so if you are... Once the game really clicks with you, you want to play it as much as possible. That's the biggest problem, you know? God damn it. Just so good. Come on. But yeah, Monday is going to be Dragon's Dogma again, by the way. I'm trying to spread out my streams a bit recently. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma on Monday, we're going to actually meet the final boss. Oh yeah, the soundtrack is extremely good. It's so chill. Also tell me if my audio is okay, you know. Because the soundtrack is relatively quiet, so I don't ever know if my audio is actually pretty okay for the stream. Jump down. There we go. At least one of them. Take the other one down as well. But yeah, a lot of indie games just have phenomenal soundtracks, and it shows, you know. Also shows that you can do a lot of stuff with minimal effort, you know. I wouldn't call, you know, the indie game composers having minimal effort or anything, but they don't have crazy big sound studios and everything. That's great. That's great. I always try to balance it out, but it's pretty hard on my end to do so. I think audio is the one thing I want to improve in my streams most, honestly. Because, you know, that's something that people can have the biggest qualms about. That's something that I immediately notice when, you know, a YouTuber or a streamer doesn't have good audio balancing. That's something that I immediately noticed the first time I watched them. If I had the money, I would actually, you know, have an audio board or something, you know, that I can actually balance the audio better, but those get pretty expensive. You don't want this box standard one. At one point, maybe. I'm ever fortunate enough to have money. But yeah, streaming equipment can get pretty expensive over time. If you're just starting out, streaming equipment is relatively cheap because you can get it relatively cheap. But if you want to improve your quality, you know, if you're starting out, it's okay. But if you're like me and I've been doing this for a few months, you know, and I want to improve my quality significantly, I have to actually spend a ton of money. I think I found a bug, honestly. I think I found a bug in the game. Crashfire game, 0 out of 10. Let's see if we can fix this bug. Yeah, we can. Okay. That's true. My character is a bug. That's absolutely true. My Hollow Knight review. Too many bugs. 0 out of 10. That is a short-worthy moment, honestly. God damn it, I need to really get on that editing software, honestly. Because I've now at least 5 or 6 short or generally highlight-worthy moments in the last few streams, and I really need to get editing highlights. Let me just record this somewhere. No, okay. Shots do have pretty good reach, but so far the shots I've done in the past have not really translated to views at all. People have not watched my content because they've seen a short of me. But that might change, you know. Thing is, with shots of streams, I can do a cool thing where I it has to have the format, you know, the upper phone format. So I can make the thing where my face is at the bottom and the screen is at the top, you know, the real stream. Which is a really cool thing to do, you know. Especially when I'm editing streams. But I haven't really done a lot of editing because I absolutely hate editing. I'm also going to do longer highlight videos as well, if I can. Well, longer or shorter highlight videos. I think my highlight videos, regular shorts are 60 minutes, 60 seconds, not minutes. That's like a thing, and I want my highlight videos to be at least, you know, 4 to 5 minutes, around that area. But yeah, I'm not really good at editing. If I was big enough, I'd probably hire an editor to do stuff like this, but honestly, you can be sure that for a while it's only going to be just me. Unless we hit 500 subs, you know. And you guys start to even watch more of my content. Because that's what YouTube cares about most, is watch time. We haven't gone to the right, really. We should maybe do that. So yeah, you guys have to watch more of my content, obviously. But the thing is, in terms of watch time, my channel is actually doing relatively well. Because honestly, watch hours are relatively good. It just takes, you know, like 3 people watching a 3-hour stream all the way to the end. And that's like 9 hours of watch time on my channel. Like in terms of watch time, I'm doing way better than my sub goal. You know? I don't remember if this is worth it. I probably don't think it is. At this stage, we have to come back later. Where are we currently? Okay, I want to go up first. We have a small segment of this area to still explore up there. I want to finish all of it, you know. It's going to be a really chill stream. I think Hollow Knight is a relatively chill game. Because a lot of it is traveling, you know, between areas. And there's not much going on, and if there's something exciting going on, then obviously, you know. But yeah, Hollow Knight is a relatively chill experience, so it should keep you from losing your mind about Destiny 2 for a while. Instead we can lose our mind at Hollow Knight. Okay. I want to do a lot of things, honestly, on the channel. There's so many games yet to play. The coolest thing is I wanted to get a neon sign of my logo that we can put in the background on that wall over there, like over there. But do you know what they cost? Really expensive things. So if you ever see a streamer, you know, you can at least be sure that they paid at least $200 for it. It has a neon sign with its logo in the back. Like, holy shit, those are expensive. And just for a bit of background lighting, I don't know. So yeah, now that we've cleared Hornets, we can actually go a little bit deeper into the depths. Here we go. I think we need to go to the right here. And not fall into the acid. That would be great. So yeah, I think that one we couldn't reach without this. Oh, that's just a secret? Okay. Going. Just a quick second. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, it's definitely going to be a chill experience, I can already tell you that. Hollow Knight is not a very action-heavy game. It's a lot of exploration, only a little action. We're just exploring everything, you know? I forgot how dark it is in there. Going to come back to this later. We need a certain item first. But that one is really expensive, so we're going to get that way later. And holy shit, time flies. It's incredible how much time flies when you're playing Hollow Knight. We're almost 2 hours in. You know what? Welcome, Grape Talks, to the stream. You know what? I found so many bugs in this game, it's almost unplayable. So many bugs. Welcome to the stream. Well, we've got a started cast today. Holy shit. Yeah, we've beaten Hornet pretty badly. It was relatively easy. I think second try or so. But yeah, her fight always gives me a little trouble, so... Oh. Wow. That was close. Next on the agenda is actually getting to the lower levels. Actually trying to get, you know, down below. And what are these called again? I don't remember the area names really well. I think King Station is probably the next stop, you know. Somewhere around there. Or was it Queen Station? I think it was Queen Station, right? King Station comes later. I'm really good at platforming recently. Honestly. I don't know why. But this section I always hated. I've always hated this section because I always screw up these jumps where you actually have to hit something. I always screw this up royally. Yeah, the pogo stuff is really weird. Yeah, the next is going to be Queen Station. We can't go there yet. We have to reach Fungal Waste first to get the stupid wall jump. I'm doing pretty good today. Isn't there a pathway through? No, there isn't. Yeah, Queen Station is where we're gunning for right now. Because I don't think there's anything we can do in Fog Canyon yet. That's a little bit later. But where I'm going, actually... I think that was a little bit off the beaten track, honestly. But yeah, we're exploring everything anyway. I kind of want to do 100% if I can. If I have enough time. Did I miss a bench somewhere around here? I think I did. But this is not going to be pretty. I hate Fog Canyon. I hate these stupid squid enemies. I think what's most on our agenda is surviving currently. I think that's the biggest point on our agenda. I just know there's nothing to get for us here, at least. Hi.
Oh, Bakura Fineldo.
Nope.
Bada, bada.
I've actually never used the geobank. Did you guys actually ever use it? I always have the feeling I don't want to use it because I'm going to spend it anyway on stuff and all the time.
Goa, Nudo Ilamak.
Good. Quick rest. That sounds like a good idea. I think where's a stag location, there should be a bench as well. Luckily for us. And let's go back to Dirtmouth for a quick recap on what we can buy. I always need to spend my geo. Oh, there's a lever. Okay.
Patmos, Gio.
First thing, I think I want the key from you. And yeah, if we're doing 100%, we probably have to get this one. I'm going to liberally spend my geo if I can. Okay, that's the way back to the stack station.
Bapanada.
And yeah. I'm going to buy some of these markers as well. You know. Just so as we move on, our map becomes more readable. Screw you too, I saved you from that thing.
Serema. Caseto bueno.
So yeah, Dirtmouth is becoming more lively as time moves on. already made it pretty far in those 2 hours we've been streaming. Okay. That's something we can't do yet. I think in the early game there's a lot of blocked off passages. It's a little bit much, I find.
Zupa ela merma.
But yeah, this game reminds me a lot about Dark Souls. A lot of stuff. In terms of theming, in terms of stuff happening, reminds me a lot of the original Dark Souls. So now we're in Fungal Wastes, which is where we wanted to go. For now, at least. The theming around these areas is really good, always, I find. You know? I think there's not a single area I don't really enjoy. I at least don't remember any. Maybe Queen's Garden, for obvious reasons. But that's just because it's difficult, you know. Not because it's bad or anything. Somewhere where we can't enter. These things. They kind of sound like cats. I have to say I got pretty good at the game, honestly. This is a boss. I'd rather get a bench somewhere or something, if I could. That would be great if I could. Can't make it up there. Rather get a bench somewhere before we fight the boss, actually. You know? If we at all can. What am I doing? Or maybe I'm just mistaken somewhere. This is the part where it gets difficult to decide what to do. Oh, Cornifer is somewhere around here.
하늘이 맙다.
Sure. Let's get a map of the area. Come on. God damn it. There's so much going on here. Can't get up there. There even a bench in Fungal Waste? I don't think there's a bench directly here. There's one more down in the Mantis village, and that's about it. I think we'll have to go back to King Station, Queen Station, to get to a bench. It's kind of a little away. Let's see. So yeah, we've been almost everywhere in Fungal Wastes. Almost. We could go down and to the right. But I think we should at least try the boss. Not someone that runs away from a boss too much. What's the stuff that keeps popping up, honestly? Oh my god. That seems incredibly unlucky. Oh yeah, I wanted to go up instead of down. Sorry. It seems incredibly unlucky. The coolest part, by the way, about my streams is we're going to get into the end game for Dragon's Dogma pretty soon. And we're definitely in the end game for Pokemon. So we might get 2 new slots pretty soon that are open. Like literally the next Dragon's Dogma stream is going to be the final boss. Oh my god. Well, not the last final boss, but one of the final bosses. Because I think we've literally done every side quest, and we just got to the final boss. And yeah, I still have to play a bit of Dragon's Dogma until Monday to finish up the rest of the side quests. I don't know yet. I don't know yet what we're going to do with Dragon's Dogma. Thing is, it's a little bit away for Dragon's Dogma 2. That's a little bit far away. It's end of March, right? It's hard to decide, honestly. I really want something new and fresh. But the problem is nobody's going to watch what I wanna play. That's the biggest issue I have. Is nobody's gonna watch what I wanna play. What I wanna stream next. And that's a big problem. And that game will stick around for at least, you know, 10 streams or so. So I don't know what to do, honestly. I remember this stupid fight. God damn it. I'm going to stream Hollow Knight until the end. Till we're done. Not today. Today I'm going to probably be streaming 1 to 2 hours more. But we're definitely going to stream it to completion, you know, until we're done. It's going to be a recurring thing, you know. Every weekend I'm going to play Hollow Knight until I'm through with it, and then we're going to start the next indie game. So yeah. And yeah, I think I said before, I want to probably do 100% if I can, but I'm not sure if I'm going to gather everything on stream, honestly. If there's something that I can do as stream preparation, I will do that. You know, something like getting Geo to get the last few charms that we haven't bought yet. I always go the wrong way. But yeah, every game I have on the channel, I kind of want to complete before I move on to the next, you know? It kind of keeps a record of the games I played in the past, and it keeps a record of, you know, And it gives a full playthrough to everyone who wants to watch my VODs. There's at least some VOD enjoyers. Here we go. Got another charm notch for that. But yeah, enjoy the game a lot, so we're going definitely. I'm still debating if I should at least play it during the week as well, and not just on the weekends. I'm not quite sure about that yet, honestly. We could do that as well. If there's ever a slot free that I just don't want to fill with another game. But I really don't want any of the people that actually love Hollow Knight, you know, and tune in for Hollow Knight streams to be able to miss it, you know. When I'm playing during the week instead of the weekend. I think people should have a chance to watch it live, because watching a VOD, I know myself, you know, because I kind of hate watching VODs of streams, and I know that feeling, you know. Doesn't feel too great. I think there's definitely people that prefer watching VODs, but I myself don't really like it too much. Well, hello there.
Frieden Leia. No connais Naelo.
Let's see where we are. We're currently there. Okay. Real quick. Come on. Do better. I actually can't stream as much as I actually want to. If I could, I actually would stream even more than I already do. Which is like, you know, I stream almost every day. But if I physically could, I would stream more hours even. And most of it is due to, you know, audience interaction. I really enjoy having you guys in chat and talking to me while I play video games. It's like playing a game with a friend, you know, something that you enjoy a lot. At least I enjoyed in the past a lot, but, you know, there's a little bit of an added layer of me being the streamer. If I could, I would do an 8-hour stream instead of working, yeah. There she is again. But yeah, if I had to become a full-time streamer, I have to give up my job. And that's not happening. Unless you guys pay me. Pay me. Unless you manage to replace my salary, which you probably won't. I'm a senior developer on systems that are quite complex, so I don't actually think you can replace my salary pretty easily. So yeah, there's a mantises, by the way. We're getting closer and closer to Mantis Village. And we have to learn their patterns as well. Here we go. Also, I like my job, so I kind of don't want to give it up. I'm in the fortunate position that I actually like my current job. There's a bench sign, which probably is true. But yeah, there's a bench down here in Mantis, close to Mantis Village. I don't think we will be able to challenge the Mantis Lords yet with the current equipment. For now, we're just searching for a bench. Let's remove the soul catcher and add the shell one. So yeah, we're down here. Made it all the way down to the Mantis Village. I'm going to explore it a bit, but we're not going to challenge the Mantis Lords yet. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here, right? But we could all have a little bit more Hollow Knight in our time, in our life, right? God, I screwed this up. Just saying. I'd rather have 10 more Hollow Knights than everything else that's currently coming out of AAA gaming. But yeah, that's basically why I want to do these indie game streams, because honestly, indie games need a little bit more highlighting. A lot more highlighting. Because it's the part of the industry that's the best to run, in my opinion. And most of the time it's just an honest representation of, you know, a person's love for gaming in general. Just some small team working on a game that they are passionate about. Always worth the effort. Come on. Yeah, it's crazy. It's still crazy to me how underappreciated indie games are. Sometimes. I think a lot of people are raving, but it's still relatively in the underground for the most part. Getting more and more though, so I can't really complain too much, you know. But yeah, even in terms of indie games, there's a ton of indie games that are really underrated. An indie game actually has to strike it big in order to make, you know, decent amount of cash from it. So we're going to open the way to the Mantis Lords. That's something we can do. Okay, we fell all the way down. Like, do you guys know about a little indie game called Infernax? Because I didn't before I did never hear anything about this game until a viewer of mine who joins me regularly during Dragon's Dogma streams actually brought it up to me and said, hey, check this out. This is a really cool game that I like, when we were talking about indie games. And holy shit, that game is good. I was like playing it yesterday and today for like 8 hours straight. Honestly. Also Metroidvania. It's a sort of weird fusion. I would describe it as Zelda 2 but good. You know? Zelda 2 but if the game was actually good. Which might offend people. But I said Zelda 2 but good. Because there's still people that love Zelda 2. I have played Zelda 2, I finished Zelda 2, but I don't like it as much as any other Zelda game, honestly. But yeah. It is a 2D side-scroller. It doesn't have the overworld map thing that Zelda 2 has. But it feels very Zelda 2-esque in the way that enemies are presented to you and, you know, the dungeon crawling aspect to it. Feels very Zelda 2. But the thing is, this game has a crazy amount of endings and choices you can make. Really? There are the Mantis Lords. We could challenge them. What do we want? Nah, Zelda 2 is just not my cup of tea, honestly. Oh, you mean Tears of the Kingdom? Was a joke about Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, now I get it. I'm naturally a little bit dense, so you have to forgive me. But yeah. It's a really cool game. It has a ridiculous amount of choices you can make. You can make a, you know, sort of normal path, which I've done. I finished it once. I'm currently in my second playthrough because I want to see all of the other choices. And you can even go full evil mode, which I really want to see. You know, I want to go full good mode and full evil because I currently didn't really fully commit to it, to being good or evil depending on my choices. I was just doing, you know, what I was morally thinking about what I should do. But yeah, it has different endings and stuff, and it's really cool, and it has tons of choices you can do. And then it has the classic dungeon crawling, which is also really, really good. The bosses are good, the dungeons are good, the upgrades are good. I can't get up there yet. And I've never heard about that game before, and honestly, I think indie games need a lot more visibility because a lot of great indie games go under the radar. Quite a bit. I think it's a problem with our time, you know. Because here's the thing, everyone's watching the latest Sony showcase or the latest Nintendo Direct. And they always want to see, you know, those big AAA titles. No one's really too interested in the indie games they show, I have to say. Yeah, we actually had to get the Mantis Claw in order to do this section. God damn it. At least we're halfway there. There we go, that raises the bridge completely. Yup, let's insert the city crest. And now we're heading into the City of Rain. Wow. Probably one of the most imposing areas in the game, honestly. I really, really love the City of Rain in terms of theming and stuff. I don't know how far we'll get today, honestly, but I hope that we're going to get... I think City of Rain is where the path starts diverting a lot into different paths. So there's a lot of space we can cover. Well, let's see where we've been. We're currently down here. We've made quite the trek.
把马走猪肉。
Oh, god damn it. They really wanted me to go down with the elevator, huh? But yeah, this is the City of Tears. And first off, we're going left. Because there's something that we want to get here. Also, I really would have loved if Celeste would have been the choice of today, but I didn't decide. That was you guys that decided for me through my polls. So, you know. But I still love Hollow Knight, so... I think I love both games pretty equally. Celeste is a good game.
Vendasu. Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Yup.
Jonsha.
You haven't heard of Cave Story? Oh, Cave Story is a good game.
Kari.
Cave Story is a really, really good game. Cave Story is a game that was an indie game, like we know them today, before indie games existed. If that makes sense. It was like the first real single-man team-made game, you know, that came to the market, really. And people kind of forgot about it. But it's such a good game. I really, really love Cave Story. But yeah, after some time, we're definitely going to play Cave Story. I'm going to do more polls, but the next polls will not be this huge indie game tournament that I'm doing, honestly. That was a little bit much. I just wanted to see which game would win if I pitted all of the indie games against each other. The next polls are going to be, you know, basically the last round where I give you 3 options. But yeah, we can't really talk about the next game yet. Yep. Can we get into the Royal Waterways already? Isn't that a sequence break? Or something? But yeah, I got the simple key. Not a direct sequence break, but I've never been to the Royal Waterways this early. I usually always go up in the City of Tears instead of down. First. But since I bought the key, I can actually enter this area.
Hello, right?
Sure, let's purchase food.
Baya Rashi. Hello, right?
No.
Boy.
I don't think I need more rancid eggs. Honestly, that makes me pretty excited to show you Cave Story whenever we get to it. Because if you guys haven't seen Cave Story yet, such a great game. Holy shit. And I've never beaten it before, by the way. I've never done the true ending of Cave Story because the last level for that is hell. Absolute hell. But yeah, I mean, you guys watched me play Elden Ring. Oh, we can't get to the bench yet. That's lame. I think that's our cue to actually get out of here because we can't get to the bench. And I'm not doing this area without the bench. Sorry. Well, hello there. What is this statue? There she is again.
Gala Negosa Dros. Hakana Sagamos.
Let's see what this statue is all about. Memorial of the Hollow Knight. No, this couldn't be the name of the game. Sorry. But yeah. This is the first time you actually see the Hollow Knight. how do I actually enter this? I cut off. Am I just stupid right now? Maybe. Maybe I'm just stupid right now. No, we're not the Hollow Knight. I think that's pretty clear right now. There's a pathway up there. Take that one first. So yeah. I honestly love it when games are unashamed about hiding hiding stuff between, you know, optional stuff. Like hiding solutions to mandatory puzzles behind optional items. Honestly. Kinda like it. Good, good. I think we're getting somewhere. As I said, the City of Tears is a pretty memorable place, you know, all of these, you know, rainy backgrounds and everything is pretty memorable.
Boris son? Gian. Velmi Ardred.
They can sell these guys Wanderer's Journals and Hollow Nest Seals. If you want to. I don't think they do anything else, these Hollow Nest Seals and Wanderer's Journals, except give you Geo. Which, you know, is already a good cause. I really don't remember where everything was, by the way. I'm just basically following the path and trying to figure stuff out as we go. I just know that on a first visit to every area, there's really no point in trying to look into every path possible. There's no real point. It's best to, you know, try to get the map from Conifer. And, you know, then once you have access to the badge of this area, you then go around and try to get to every nook and cranny you can get. Like on a first visit, it's not really advisable to just, you know, just do it. I have to real quick write something. Here we go. There's a few things we can get here without, you know. Oh. I hate these exploding birds, honestly. They always make my life worse. Fucking exploding birds. Okay, let's continue. I've gotta say, Hollow Knight almost feels like the perfect Metroidvania game. Honestly. I have to say that. Because just the music, the atmosphere, you know, the gameplay, everything just feels so well crafted. I think that's a boss. And wow. Ambush me with another boss. I wanted to get to the bench real quick. I hope you guys still enjoy the stream. Something I want to always encourage, because we're really close to the sub goal. We are literally 5 subs away. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm definitely going to bother you with all of my stream announcements, but you know, it's worth it. I really myself don't like begging for subs that much. Honestly, I kind of hate that part of my thing, my streaming. But the problem is it does work, you know. The mighty, huh? Like only 5 subs away from the current sub goal, which is like absolutely crazy. I never thought I'd get this far this month. We started this month with I think around 65 subs, and I was like, maybe we can get to 100 this month, and I didn't really think it would happen. But it's been crazy. Crazy this month. My god, the music is so good. Just listen to the piano go. Even with all the other noises, you can hear the music perfectly. Okay, going left leads us back to the fungal wastes. Let's explore that path real quick. Oh, that's just the main city gate. Okay. Yeah, let's go up. There's still stuff to do up here. Obviously, these flying knights are a bother. This is something we need to come back to. Let's make a mental note of that. And we got another simple key. I think I'm going to do a vote if I will do the super hard area. The super hard challenge. Like there's this one challenge, right? I don't remember what it was in the White City. That is extremely difficult, and that's where I stopped my last playthrough. Because I really wanted to do that area, but there was another game coming out that I couldn't keep off, and then I never really went back to it. I really want to do that challenge, honestly. Because super hard challenges are my game. I really also would love it if you would show up for the next game I have planned. I mean, if no one shows up, that's okay as well, but I really want everyone to give that game a try if they can. I think it's going to replace Pokemon for a while on my channel. At least for a bit, you know. Either Pokemon or Dragon's Dogma, because we're definitely going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 once it comes out. Okay, where are we? You won't ever see me play Palworld, sorry. Sorry. No, not playing Palworld. Not going to be the same as Pokemon or a Pokemon replacement, you know. I think it might even be more of a Monster Hunter Portable Third replacement, because we can't continue Monster Hunter Portable Third unless I grind a lot, and I just don't have time to do so. Because I need to get caught up on the online mode in Portable Third. Because we've done all the village stuff in Portable Third. You know? But yeah, so we would have to go online next. But... Oh, there's a first soul fragment. If you gather 3 of those, you get a new soul bar up there. But yeah, I would have to grind to high rank in Portable Third online mode. And that is a whole thing I have to do, so I can't really continue until I've done that. But yeah, we are back at Forgotten Crossroads, by the way. Right down here. Right at the start. That's where it was. But yeah, really quick, I want to get over there. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we couldn't get to that house yet. But I really want to. So yeah, charms. You got 4 more charm notches and a ton of charms. Something like long nail is relatively good. Let's buy a charm notch instead first. We don't have much geo right now. I feel like the Pal World hype has died down quite a lot, huh? I don't see any streamer playing Pal World anymore. Not in a while. Like the big streamer Pal World hype was maybe a week. It didn't even last a week, I think. It's so weird to see that happen, you know? Everyone jumps into it, does 2 or 3 streams, and then they drop it completely. Once it gets diminishing returns. I don't like that, actually. You know. Yeah, the game's obviously going to have still a big player base. Obviously, but it's not really a Pokemon player base, I guess, you know, because it's not a Pokemon game. It's never been a Pokemon game. I think the player base that it's currently having is more of a Arc and survival game player base. I mean, it's more made to be a survival game that's relatively long, and the player base isn't really the Pokemon player base or the big streamer player base. It's more the player base of people who love Ark, you know, survival games like this. And it's, but that was always fated to happen, you know. It was like a hype game for a week, for almost a week, because funny meme, haha, Pokemon with guns. Everyone could say their piece about how Game Freak sucks and how this is the new Pokemon replacement, which it absolutely wasn't. And then everyone dropped it consecutively, you know, like. And the ones that are still playing are really the ones that are still into the game. Honestly, I don't mind it as much anymore. if it's just a player base, you know. What I hated about this game in the beginning was how many large streamers were like, haha, funny meme game about it. I've lost a lot of respect for a huge amount of large streamers over that game. I don't know if you've ever seen it on Twitter, but I had a small Twitter discussion with Rurikan over it. Rurikan never wins the discussions we're having, honestly. To Rurikan, I'm just a scrub, you know. One of the largest content creators for Monster Hunter, but to him I'm just a scrub. But every time he tries to argue with me, because here's a funny thing about me. I actually owned Rurikan in one of his videos. Once, in the comments of one of his videos. Because he was whining about how Gunlance in Rise is like the most underpowered weapon. Every single video, and I was like, my dudes, every weapon is good. And then he was like, then he was writing actually back to my comment saying, oh yeah, then why don't you try to hunt All Mother Nava with Gunlance, you know, and tell me how it feels. And I was completely owning him, you know. I was like, I didn't even have a full Gunlance build. I basically made a Gunlance because I didn't have any Gunlance from scratch. It wasn't even the strongest one, and I completed that hunt in 15 minutes without a hitch, without even trying. But yeah, sadly he never responded to me, because every time I own him, he doesn't respond. We're talking base rise, by the way. He's always whining about how Gunlance does like the least amount of damage in base rise. And yeah, I kinda owned him on that. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud about that. I never used it, you know, in base rise. But the fact alone that it has a shield is like, has made the All Mother Nava fight extremely easy for Gunlance. I think at least. But yeah, I don't remember that much. That was still when Sunbreak wasn't out. But I was kind of owning him. Still pretty proud of that achievement, and yeah. It was doing insane damage, honestly. I mean, he's way better at playing Gunlance than I am, so I don't get his whining, you know? But that's always the thing that happens with Monster Hunter weapons, is everyone whines about their own weapon. Even the ones that are kind of overpowered, everyone whines about them. Because when your weapon is severely overpowered, everyone hates on you, and then you whine about everyone hating you. You know? It's always the same thing. You don't even know how much I've seen during base rise, how much I've seen calls on Capcom to change weapons for hey Capcom, please update my weapon. It's not doing enough damage. And it's like, yeah, it's probably not well balanced because you can't balance around 14 weapons anymore. I forgot this guy was here. Fuck. I wouldn't even say that Rurikan sucks at the game because I've seen the guy play and he's excellent at gunlands. Honestly. But yeah, it's easy to say, you know, your weapon is not the strongest when you look at longsword, for example. In every Monster Hunter game, you look at longsword and you look at the kill times, obviously. Then it's obviously not the best. You know. But I think it's hard to balance a game around 14 weapons being same. Yeah, I can fully admit that I suck at Sunbreak Switch Axe. For some reason. I don't know why I suck at Sunbreak Switch Axe. I still love Sunbreak Switch Axe. Or I would even say Gen 5 Switch Axe because I'm really not good at World Switch Axe. I know the movesets. I know what I have to do. But for some reason I just suck at it. I always feel like I'm not doing enough damage for what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't whine about my weapon being underpowered. Why would I? I think Switch Axe hasn't really gotten a huge damage upgrade a lot. The counter is really, really good, I find. The new Switch Axe counter. I really like the new Switch Axe counter, which is kind of a hot take, you know, in the Monster Hunter community. By the way, we are in Soul Sanctum. I haven't really talked about Hollow Knight a lot. Kind of delved into Monster Hunter more. But yeah, this is where spirits are roaming. But here's the thing, for Switch Axe, you're always discouraged from using the Axe mode because Axe mode is just so slow. I think the only times you were really encouraged to use the Axe mode is probably early Gen 3, you know. But yeah, nowadays you get to the sword mod real quick. I think Sunbreak Switch Axe is probably the best iteration of the weapon, honestly. Because it actually encourages constant switching, you know. Which Switch Axe should be about, you know. Switch Axe should be about the switching motion. And especially, you know, skills like Rapid Morph are really good for that. I think old school Switch Axe feels a little bit better than new Switch Axe, at least to me. By the way, cool church music in the background while we're in Soul Sanctum. My favorite iteration is hard to tell. I really, really like the try iteration, the first iteration of the switch axe, because it's actually really good. But I also like the 4U switch axe for one reason. You can get a quick elemental discharge on sword mode. Like a quick one, a really quick one. Not the one where you have to build up for forever. But if you use sword mode correctly, you can do the double attack and then immediately get a elemental discharge off, and it feels really great. I think it's a 4th gen thing, but they added in 4th gen. Pretty sure. And another switch axe hot take I have, I don't like zero sum discharge a lot, honestly. The one where you cling to a monster. I don't know how proficient you are in switch axe attacks. But yeah, I hate the zero sum discharge game. I don't know, it just feels unnatural for me. And then you have to be extra careful that the monster doesn't throw you off as well. Is it though? I don't know. I don't like it, especially in worlds where you basically have to use Temporal Mantle to not get thrown off. I hate the fact that you need to gauge if the monster is going to throw you off. I mean, in theory it's good, but I usually don't like stuff that clings you to a monster, really. But yeah. Probably my favorite iteration might just be Generation 4. Also, I haven't played too much of Frontier to get to Switch Axe yet, so that could be my favorite iteration of Switch Axe once I get there. Also, we need to focus a little bit because there's a boss coming up. There it is in the background. The Soul Master. So yeah. I think our first... Well, not the first real boss, I would say. But yeah. Come on. Can you stop, please? I remember there's a pattern there that you can exploit relatively quickly. Oh my god. Fuck. Sometimes I hate dying in the game. Because now we need to walk all the way back upwards again. So yeah, I don't have much more opinions on other weapons, honestly. I think switch axe is my main for a reason. I just love the way it flows. Usually. If you're doing it correctly, switch axe has a really good flow. It's just my opinion. I think this climb is pretty punishing, honestly. I find myself not enjoying it as much. But yeah, Monster Hunter weapon types are a thing for itself. I'd really love to see new weapon types in the next Monster Hunter game, in Wild. But I have absolutely no hope for it actually happening. I hate that. I hate this attack. I don't know. Did he have that always? I know this one you can basically wail on him. I'm pretty annoyed by that attack, honestly. The bosses in this game are usually relatively excellent. I still like this boss, to be honest. They're really good. Oh my god. Sorry if I'm being quiet for the boss, but the bosses I need to actually have a bit of concentration. I have to actually concentrate what's going on the screen. Because Hollow Knight bosses can get pretty tough. Would fake out. Okay. We got it. Or do we? Second phase. There we go, finally done. What a fake out. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the grab attacks, honestly, on any Monster Hunter game, but I don't know. I'm more of a knockdown kind of guy, you know. When you actually do a big attack with your weapon and then it knocks the monster down. I'm not really someone who enjoys the I'm going to grab on and I'm going to force my will upon the monster. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That could just be me. But yeah, I'm also someone who doesn't enjoy, who's not really good at worlds that much. Just kind of have to say that I'm really bad at world. And I don't even know why, honestly. World's combat just never really clicked with me and I never got over it. So yeah, now we can break through these glass windows with that attack. Which is also why I probably don't like World as much, because I just suck at it. I mean, that's just it, you know. I don't know, it's the one monster on the game that I just suck at, you know. It's weird, because every other Monster Hunter game I can play without a hitch, you know, without anything happening. But World? Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. I've tried many times to get into World, by the way. I don't know. I've tried so many times and I've kind of given up recently. Never going to happen, really. The only things that I haven't really done in World is solo Alatrion and Fatalis and the Arch-Tempered monsters, and at this point I won't solo any of them because it's not going to happen. The funniest thing, I don't have the same problem that I have with World with Rise, even though they are both, you know, the same generation, you know, quite different gameplay, but still, you know. So it's not a current gen thing that I just don't get. It's just a World thing. I don't know. So yeah, we're just making our way back now. Through this area of the Soul Sanctum. I think we've gotten everything we need here, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. We've gotten really far, honestly. Wait a second, we have to update accounts. Holy shit, we've gotten a bunch of subs. Here we are. New sub count, 98. Can't even believe it. Holy shit. We are at 98 subs, guys. We're almost to the sub goal. Just 2 more. And we're going to hit the sub goal during a Hollow Knight stream. Wouldn't that be epic? I almost don't want to end it now. So yeah, we've done most of the City of Tears. We've done everything in the Soul Sanctum, I think. Two more. And we have 5 days left. I really hope we can still hit the sub goal. I really like that you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. So yeah, now that we have done the Soul Sanctum, I think it's pretty obvious where we go. Going back down. Not talk to you. I think we can get over there now. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe? No? But now we can go through the Royal Waterways. So we should do that. Now that we've got the skill that can break floors, you know. There's a bench. I don't think we have the map for the Royal Waterways yet. So yeah, stuff gets creepy pretty soon around this area, you know. This is where Hollow Knight shows actually a bunch of a little creepier side to it, you know. Because we're basically in a sewer fighting monstrosities. Straight up Silent Hill in here. Oh yeah, a little disclaimer. Don't ever ask me to play any horror games. I do not deal with horror games. I do not fuck with horror games at all. So never ask me to play a horror game. Funniest thing is, I love watching horror games. I love watching other people play horror games. I never enjoy playing them myself. I'm too big of a bitch for them. I think now that we are streaming exclusively on YouTube, I think there could be, I could add a little animation for people subbing and everything. I think I should do that, honestly. Still need to figure out how to do all of the cool stuff. Not a huge fan of these blind jumps. I definitely need to make a sub animation and a follow animation and everything. Also a nice little touch here, by the way. Just pointing out good game design is... Oh, there's actually a little bit of crystal down here at this stage. Good little game design. An ability will get later that involves crystals, you know. Just to show us, you know, that we're going to get crystals at one point. And if you get that ability, it shows us, you know, you can use that ability here. So it kind of shows us what we have to do here. But yeah, good little bit of game design. Honestly, I'd really love to hit the sub goal during stream, while I'm streaming. Would be a little bit anticlimactic if I didn't. We're still 2 away. So yeah, if you want, please leave a like and subscribe, obviously. Would be fantastic if we would hit it through stream. But obviously, you know, if we hit it outside, that's okay too. But yeah, every weekend we're going to play Hollow Knight until the game is finished. So if you want to see more pro gamer gameplay, you definitely subscribe, because I'm blasting through Hollow Knight like a pro. The fuck? Where the fuck are you? I can hear you in a mile. Oh, another boss. Okay. Oh, okay. The dung defender. Yeah, I remember you. A friendly neighborhood dung defender. God damn it. Let's be at least a bit aggressive about it. Come on, my dude. He is pretty cool, I have to agree. And he's also not too hard, I'd say. You know. So far he has a pretty easy pattern. Did he say? And then he probably died pretty soon to him. There we go. Well, Venus Crest. And the water's rising. I think if we go through here. Fuck. I didn't want to do this at all. Didn't want to fall down here. I think we'll go until we find the next bench, and then I'm going to stop for today. I think that's a good stopping point. We've done so much today. Honestly, there's still so much game left, but we've done an excellent job today. And who knows, maybe I'll stream tomorrow as well. I mean, it's called Indie Game Weekend, right? So yeah, we're on the other side of the City of Tears. But yeah, if you hit that lever, you're basically here. I think that's a good stopping point, you know, because there's so much game afterwards. If you know what you're doing, the game is actually really good to play, because you're just waltzing through everything, and it feels like really good progression. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get lost relatively easy, I'd say. You know. But yeah, if you kind of know what you're doing, you can waltz through most challenges. Yeah, these huge knights are kind of a pain in my butt. But they, like any knight enemy, have a pretty good pattern that you can exploit, you know. Pro gamer right here, right? I need to play more indie games. It seems that I get a lot of subscribers from indie games. God damn it. I think it's just Hollow Knight. People love Hollow Knight. You know? Hollow Knight is probably the most popular indie game in existence. And I get why, you know? Now we're at King's Station. Instead of Queen's Station, you know. Queen's Station was at the other side. But yeah, if you have any tips or suggestions anyway, please write them in the comments. I'd love to get more comments as well on my videos. Because I've been getting kind of low, you know, amount of comments on every video. If you have something to say, please comment. I read every comment and I usually react to it. Just don't leave mean-spirited comments. And yeah, here we can open the way to this station. Yeah, ring the bell. Just one last check before we go. Still at 98? Yeah, we're not going to hit the sub goal, but yeah. Let's look at our map real quick. So yeah, there's so much more to explore here, obviously. And I think that's where I'm going to end stream for today. It's a good stopping point, you know. And it actually saves at the bench for me, I think. There we go. I'll try to do, maybe I'll do a tomorrow stream. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. It's always dependent on if I have time to do it, you know. Especially on weekends, but yeah. That's why I wanted to make it a whole weekend, because I can either do Saturday or Sunday. But I can't really usually do both, but maybe I have time for it. You'll have to look out for if I have time to stream tomorrow, or if I don't. Obviously, but yeah. So, yeah. Now we're at the end of our stream, so I thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content on Hollow Knight, indie games in general, Monster Hunter, Pokemon. Now we're playing, I don't know, Dragon's Dogma pretty soon, you know. So if you want to see all of this content on my channel, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Ring the bell if you want to get notified, or if you don't trust YouTube's notification, you can always join my Discord server, which is in the description below. There I will always post whenever I go live, like at least 15 minutes ahead of live streams. I'm going to post a notification to everyone so that everyone gets notified when I go live, you know. That's probably the best way to catch the live stream, because YouTube doesn't notify anymore that hard. I don't know. It doesn't work for some people. I've had the problem before. So yeah, I thank you all so much for joining today's stream, and I will see all of you next time. Trilightning out.